everybody, this is Robbie, and it's time. So, with news about Act 2, and with it hopefully being out either by the end of or early next year, I figured now is as good a time as ever to stream this mod. Doki Doki, World of Dreams. Well, we are inside the DDLC universe, so you know what, with that out of the way, let's get started. Let's see what happens in this world. Yep, there's the agreements. What the? Wait, what happened to their hair? Why is their hair like that? And now I can see it. The world beyond the stars. The world of dreams. Ooh, that's new. This is new as well. Why are their hair colors different? I mean, all except for Monica's, which I could argue has the most natural hair color. Okay, some oil spilled here. Wait, what happened to their eye color too? I just noticed this. Only Sayori's is the same. Natsuki's isn't pink, Yuri's isn't like purple. God, what's happening? Wait, what the? First name? Robbie? Shields? This is new. Why is it having me enter in my full name? Oh, hey everyone, Morbius Green here. Oh, the developer! Alright. As this is my very first attempt at a mod/story, I'm sorry for any mistakes I may have made. Well, I mean, this is version 1.4 of this. Okay, in order to better enjoy the mod, headphones and earphones are encouraged for a more immersive experience. Got him! Alright. Let's enjoy Act 1 before Act 2 comes out. Hello World. Alright, Thursday, August 8th, 2019. Alright. It's a nice night. Not too cold, but just warm enough to enjoy a nice cold one before bed. Ooh, this looks... Oh, this is the real world. I crack open my soda can and take a sip, enjoying the peace and quiet for once. Mom and Dad aren't home tonight. They've taken their second honeymoon to the beaches of Hawaii. I love my parents, but I do like a quiet house more often than not. I am glad that they're off enjoying their time together. As much as I like the quiet of being alone, Mom and Dad make having a relationship look amazing. They have fights, sure, but their anger always dissipates after they cool down. I've never seen a happier couple. I take another sip. Ah well, the quiet is still nice. After a while, I finish the soda, stretch, and head inside. I sit down on the couch, wrap myself up in a warm blanket, and turn on the giant TV. God, that's big! I browse through the stations and find an old show to watch. As I sit there, I get a text from Dad. It's a selfie of him and Mom at the beach with the tagline, "Miss ya, honey." They look pretty happy. I go back to watching TV. The blanket is nice and cozy. Whoa! I think I'm gonna nod off. Why is it glitching? What? Is this the part where we get sucked in? Saturday. October 21st, 2017. Yup, it is! Yup, it fucking is! Another morning. Thank goodness it's Saturday. You know what? I already know that these are two separate characters. I have no idea which voice to give Meiji, so I'm going to go a little deeper. I sit up and stretch, looking out at the nice weekend weather. Yesterday's test was so not cool. I head downstairs to grab some breakfast. I don't hear anyone else around, but I see a note from my mom. Well, if there's a colored text box, I gotta give her a voice. Good morning, Maisie. Dad and I went to visit Aiko. Please try and at least take a walk today. Have a good day. We'll be back late tonight. Your dad and I love you. Nope, that sounds like Siri. Have a good day. Nope. Have a good day. Have a good day. We'll be back late tonight. Your dad and I love you. Mom. Oh, jeez. Mom can be such a worrywart sometimes. It's embarrassing. I leave the note and look in the fridge for something to eat. I decide on some cereal. When I'm done eating, I head back upstairs. Time to relax. I grab the new manga I've been reading and lay back on my bed. I get so into it, I lose track of time. La 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 la, I don't know, there's a little green hue under there. I can't help but hear the voice of a girl singing to herself from outside. I look out the window to see who it is. I see an annoying girl skipping down the road, smiling like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Oh, it's Sayori. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend who, again, apparently just got her hair dyed recently. Since we were children. We used to walk to school together, but starting around high school, yup, this is Vanilla. Oh, hello! Oh, hello! Just playing World of Dreams before Act 2 comes out, because... Judging... I wonder where she's off to. Her phone rings. I watch as she stops and pulls it out. Hello? Hi! No, I just got up. We're still having that club meeting at noon, right? Yep, I'll be there in a little bit. See you soon. Bye. Oh, how's it going? It's going good. This is my first time playing this mod. And the hair colors are off, but I think that's on purpose, otherwise they would have just been, normal coral color. Yeah, things are going good. Sari hangs up and skips off down the street. Sari is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99%... Yep, this is Vanilla. Ooh, this is your favorite mod? Huh, cool. Well, let's see. Well, I've just started, so I can't really say whether or not it's my favorite yet. Well, if there was enough effort to change the hair colors and give these characters their own colored text boxes, then and it has a really good concept so far. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna have a good time. Unless you count manga, because manga is literature. Yes, it freaking is. Is. Why people in these games deny it, I have no idea. I grab my manga and continue reading until my stomach rumbles, telling me it's lunchtime. I head downstairs and find some cup ramen in the cupboard. After boiling the water, I let the noodles sit while I find a soda to drink. I finish lunch and head back up to my room. The sun's coming in. I close the shades and find some anime to watch. The hours pass in a blur. I look at my phone a bit later and notice that it's almost 10 at night. Guess I should sleep. I turn off the TV and get ready for bed. Just one more day of the blessed weekend. I yawn and fall asleep slowly. And that was Meiji's morning routine. I go. What the? Wait, who's doing that transfer? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, Sunday time. I groan. Yeah, there are so many episodes of that anime, meaning that there's probably a lot of out of volumes of the manga. So, especially since I think it's an ongoing. I should get out of the alarm thing. I groan. The alarm next to me is blaring in my ear nonstop. What happened last night? Let's see, I spent the evening alone since Mom and Dad went away. My memory is hazy after that. Did I pass out on the couch, or did I make it to bed? Well, see, I mean, the couch is like a secondary bed, so technically, I don't know. I have an alarm. Time to shut you up. In my half asleep state, I reach over to turn the alarm off. As I do so, I realize that I didn't set an alarm the night before. I never set alarms in the first place. I sit up and look around the room only to realize it's completely dark. What the hell? What happened last night? Am I sick or something? I try to feel for my phone, which I normally keep on the nightstand on my left. However, my hand hits a wall. What the hell? Okay, deep breaths, deep breaths. My right hand finally lands on something that feels like a phone on what I assume is a nightstand on my right. Only it isn't my smartphone, but a flip phone. Yeah, One Piece is going to bury all of us. Whether it's in One Piece or not, I don't know. Maybe it'll bury us with it. I don't know. Either way, it's going on for so long. Kind of like Pokemon, but then again... I open it. The alarm is coming from the phone. I turn it off, then use it as a light to help me look around the room. What? This isn't my room. Yeah, no kidding. There's a smaller TV for one. But there's something familiar about it. I get out of bed and almost fall flat on my face. Why does my body feel lighter? I stumble over to the door and hit the light switch, blinking the light out of my eyes. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! This is the MC's room! It's been a while since I've played Doki Doki Literature Club. I did play a few mods. Let's look up alternate routes, even tried for the good ending. Oh, you played a few mods, huh? Cool. Guessing that's to help us connect? Yeah, probably. What a game. Gee. Yeah, don't have to tell me twice. Nice. Probably the only visual novel I know that's mastered horror. I still can't listen to Monica's song without tearing up, though. Yeah, Jillian Ashcraft is a good singer. Wait, the MC's room didn't have a window, right? Ah, that's not important right now. I approach the door cautiously, slowly opening it. Okay, looks like I'm on the second floor. Not surprised. What's that room with the small window? Perfect! A room with a mirror. I turn on the light. What the hell? Mirror's there, but what? I don't look like this. Who am I looking at? Well, seeing as there's no one else in the house, yeah. Two Piece, the sequel that the new generation of kids will be able to enjoy just as soon as they die of old age by getting through One Piece. I almost shout in shock, but I remember at just the last minute to keep my voice down. I turn off the light and head back into the hallway. I see two other rooms and a door that looks like it leads to a balcony. I hear soft breathing from one of the rooms. Whose rooms are these? I pause. That wasn't English. That sounds like Japanese. I know what Japanese sounds like since I watch anime. Well, at least the text isn't in Japanese. Do I know Japanese somehow? That definitely wasn't English. I clear my throat softly and try saying something in English. Testing, 1, 2, 3. My God, looks like that worked. I try switching back to Japanese. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. I'm not even gonna bother with accent. I stop and think. It seems as if I can switch between these languages without any problems. But now I'm freaking out. When did I learn a completely new language? And does that mean I'm in Japan somehow? I mean, this house does feel a bit like a Japanese house. I rub my forehead. My head feels like it's twice as heavy. Yeah, it's... what? Yeah, what time even is it, anyway? I mean... especially since it's Sunday! Yeah, it's Sunday! I mean, the only reason to set an alarm this early is if school is happening, but... the giant text says it's like Sundays, but... so... what... I guess he really believes in early bird catches the worm. Sighing, I smack my cheeks to clear my head. Exploration comes first. I put my ear to the second room's door and, hearing nothing, gently opened said door. Gently opening the door! The one phrase that actually... the one phrase that causes you, if not to shiver, to just think, oh yeah, that's a phrase, yep. I open the door and look around briefly. This room most likely belongs to a girl, but whose room is it? Pretty detailed. Gotta admit, this looks really detailed. For a first attempt, this looks a lot like something that if I was told that this was like cut content, like, okay, he was originally going to have a sister, I fucking believe it. This looks good. I quickly but quietly leave the room. Somehow I have the feeling that whoever owns this room won't appreciate me snooping. I walk downstairs and find myself facing a hallway. To the left is a kitchen and to the right is a living room. I headed to the kitchen first. It's exactly as I remember in the game. What I don't expect is the large sliding glass door to the left of the fridge. I head back to the hallway and look at the first two doors. Another toilet? I don't know much about Japanese house design, but to have 10 toilets, MC's parents must be well off. I head to the other room. Shower room, of course. A pretty nice one, too. What's in the other room? Alright, a pretty good-sized bath. Deep, too. Really? Huh, it does look deep. If what I know of Japanese houses is right, this is fairly typical. The door at the end of the hallway is a simple closet with a shelf and a few odds and ends hanging up. The door on the left leads down to a basement. I decide to explore that later. Huh? Spare bedroom? Guest room? Maybe. I turn on the lights. Huh. I wonder if this is an office or a spare bedroom. Kinda looks like both. Oh, by the way, why does this say like 2010? I don't know. I turn off the light and leave, closing the door quietly. The living room is the largest... Yeah, people who don't know, hey, that's just a normal phrase. And then the people who know are just like... Either that or they're just desensitized to it at this point. One of the two. Both are highly likely. The digital clock on the DVD player says 4 in the morning! What? It's Sunday, MC. You don't have to wake up this early. From upstairs, I hear a door open. A light turns on. Meiji, is that you? A mature-sounding female voice calls down the stairs. I'm guessing the MC is Meiji? But I didn't choose that name when I played DDLC, so why that name? Am I not in the MC's body? I walk upstairs. Huh. I wonder who this woman is. I'm guessing this is the mom of the person I saw in the mirror? Well, best not to assume. Time to bluff my way through this. The woman approaches me worriedly. Are you feeling okay, mate? Yeah, Sarah was just hanging out. Are you feeling okay, Meiji? So I am inside this Meiji's body. I'm fine. I just had a nightmare and was going to get a glass of water. Which is why I set my alarms for 4 in the morning. Seriously, what? From behind the woman, I hear shuffling. A man walks out. Meiji's dad, I'm guessing? Whoa, people. Actually, not that surprised. It's literally 4 in the morning. What's going on out there, Minako? Wait, Meiji? Why are you up so early, son? Guess that confirms that. This has to be Meiji's dad. He had a nightmare, Tatsuro. Meiji, I'll get you a glass of water. You just... Trying to perfect this voice. Meiji, I'll get you a glass of water. You just go to bed. Alright. And I guess this makes this woman Meiji's mom. I head back in and sit on the edge of the bed. Meiji's mom comes in with a bit later with a glass of cold water, which I drink gratefully. She sits next to me. Want to tell me about your dream? I shrug, trying to remember how teenage me would react. It wasn't so long ago for me after all, but for some reason it's hard to remember. It's okay, Mom. I can't really remember anything about it. I can't act for shit! You sure? You look a bit pale. I nearly jump back as this woman presses her forehead to mine. You're not sick or anything. Startled, I move back a bit. Meiji? Try and act like a teenager, me. How would one react? I'm really okay. I'm just tired. I try to make my words sound sleepy, and that's not hard considering it's so early in the morning. Well, alright, if you're sure. You should sleep, dear. It is the weekend still, after all. Yes. Right, sorry for waking you. It's okay. Now go to sleep, sweetie. See you in the morning. Alright, night. Good night, Meiji. Yeah, what is it for? Like, body switching, that's something that, like, we've seen in, like, any that's something that you, like, see in, like, a kid's show episode. It's like, oh, this guy, you have no idea how hard I have it. And it's like, wow, I now have an idea how hard you have it. Now it's like, and, like, what is it for? I close my eyes and let my mind wander. I start thinking about my current situation. I'm freaking out. This has got to be a very elaborate dream. I mean, first, to wake up in the MC's room. No, this is my room, and who the hell are you? I sit up quickly and look around. Someone had just shouted into my ear. I tilt my head in confusion. Who said that? I did! What's going on? Why can't I move? The voice sounds terrifying. It also sounds like my new voice. It comes coming from my head. It's like some kind of audible thought. Realization sets. Well, if it sounds like the voice, then... yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know. Hold up. Are you Meiji? Damn right I am. Who the hell are you? I lie back down. Listen, I'm sure you've... yeah, Sundays are precious. It's like that one day left of freedom before any, like, work-related or school-related thing you have to do. And left, so, you know, gotta enjoy it as best you can. I should tell him my name. I'm Robbie Shields, by the way. I'm from America. Chizu Meiji. Now, seriously, what the hell is going on? You have control of my body. How are you any more terrified than I am? He sounds even more scared than I feel. Getting him to calm down isn't going to be easy, but I have to do this. I take a few deep breaths to try and calm myself down first. Finally, I'm ready. If you want to know, just calm down and I'll tell you. Calm? How can I be calm? I'm trapped in my own... Whoa. Smack. My cheek stings for my self-inflicted snap. Calm down. Damn it, I felt that. Good, now just take a few deep breaths, alright? It's not doing us any good just panicking. How the hell are you so calm? I'm not. I'm just as freaked out as you are, trust me. Let's just take a few moments. Okay, this type of, like, calmness, or the ability to internalize these, like, things either suggests, like, a bunch of things happen in, like, this guy's past, or he's just has to deal with stuff like at whatever job he has or whatever thing he's doing. I don't know. We'll probably learn more about him as time goes on. I lie back down on the bed and breathe normally, trying to let my own racing mind slow down. Slowly my heartbeat returns to a somewhat more normal rate. Not that I know what the normal heart rate for his body is. I don't know. Probably Alright, so I guess I'm not going crazy. I slowly shake my head and sit back up. I lean against the wall. No, you really aren't. I was just hoping this is some kind of bad dream. You and me both, believe me. So, can you tell me what's going on now, and who are you anyway? Well, I'm not sure I can tell you anything about the what. And before I tell you who I am, there are a few things we should address. Like what? I rub the bridge of my nose. Okay, listen, what I'm about to tell you is going to make me sound crazy. So you're going to have to bear with me, okay? Alright? Well, what other choice do I have? Thank you. First of all, I need to ask you a couple questions. Is that okay? Okay, shoot. How old are you right now? 18. Why? I'll explain later. I grab Meiji's phone and look at it. The date on the front screen reads October 22nd, 2017, a Sunday, according to his phone. So, if real world MC, that's what I'm calling him now. Like, if my character was, like, born at relatively the same time this MC was, then then this guy's 20, or close to 19 and a half. He'll probably, like, say his age and then, age, but whatever. Okay, I admit that was not what I was expecting, but I can live with that. The game isn't clear on what day the MC joins the club, but it definitely wasn't a Sunday. Hey, you're a third year in high school, right? Yes, why? Does your school have a culture festival? Yeah, we do. It's next week. Why do you ask? I frown. Only one more day until the game begins. Or two, I don't know. Game? What game? A game of life and death involving you. Well, us now, I guess. What do you mean? Should I tell him or not? I'm not sure how he'll react to being told he's just a camera for a horror visual novel. Ah, hell, screw it. Listen very carefully. What I'm about to say can never leave these lips by either of us. Got it? Okay, you're freaking me out a bit. I'm sorry, but this is important. Please make me that promise. You cannot tell a soul. Not yet, anyway. Okay, I don't know how I could tell anyone, but I promise. Here goes nothing. Alright, well, the world you live in, this world, is not what you think. You know what a visual novel is, right? Of course I do. You're a part of a visual novel called Doki Doki Literature Club. In fact, you're the main protagonist. Don't screw with me. There it is. There's the reaction I was expecting. I'm not, I promise. Oh yeah? If that's the truth, then why me? You special? Ah, you're both the same age. That's cool. 2 years... I'm actually 1.5 years younger than him, so... Getting close. Exactly! The people who created the game wanted to create a person who didn't stand out much, even as a background character in an anime. Oh wow, thanks for that. I really should have phrased that better. Yeah, what? What? I feel like that would have been like a good phrase to use in like a roasting competition. Should probably turn the music down a little. I've had issues with like the music being too loud and people like not being able to like hear me over the music, so this is like that precaution. By the way, love the menu design. Just these colors here, the different color dots based on the characters. It's great. Like, I can just imagine hearing that in a roasting competition. Oh my god, I created you as a guy who doesn't stand out much, even as a background character in anime, and then go, oh, you know? I don't know. Okay, I didn't mean anything by it. It's just that the player is meant to identify with you. Normally, people who play visual novels on dating sims are nerds like you and me, right? I get how this sounds, believe me, but if you want proof, I do know some things about you that I learned from playing the game before. I can hear Meiji's snort of disbelief. Oh, this ought to be good. Go on, then. Like, clear my throat. You have a childhood best friend named Suri. Short hair, red robe, bright blue eyes, and always smiling and happy. You're going to high school with her, but you haven't spent any time with her much since high school started. Oh, and you also had class with a girl named Monica last year. How am I doing so far? What? How do you know about Sayori and Monica? They're both characters in the game. I see. We both go silent. I'm sure that Meiji isn't quite convinced of what I'm telling him, but I can't blame him for it. So what do we do now? Well, for starters, why don't we spend part of today with Sayori? Wait, Sayori? How come? Why not? You guys are friends, right? Why wouldn't you want to spend time with her? I don't know. I always thought she could do so much better than me. Like you said earlier, I'm no one special. She's pretty well known at school, and I'm sure some of her classmates even have a crush on her. Whoa, not what I was expecting. I assumed that the protagonist stopped hanging out with Sayori because of him being so generic, but the truth is a lot more realistic. And a little bit depressing, to be honest. Oh boy, is this Meiji gonna have a meltdown? He's not a bad person per se, but he might start feeling guilty about things. I try my best to reassure him. Do you really think that? If she really thought that, would she have ever played with you two when you you were kids? Didn't you help whenever she hurt herself? What about when she nearly burned her house down when she tried to trick it? Seriously, we need a mod focused on, like, how the fuck that happened. Like, what? How do you know about that? It came up in the game. I see something on the desk. Standing, I walk over and see a picture of a young Meiji and a very cute girl with a red bow and long hair. Unlike her sprite, this image of Sayori shows her with brown hair instead of the pink you've seen in the game. Again, it kind of looks pink. Pink is Natsuki's hair in the main game, not... and Sayori's hair was somewhere in the middle. Wow, I didn't realize Sayori had long hair at one time. She looks so cute. She cut it a little while ago. Wanted to go for a new look, I guess. Huh, okay, that makes sense. I put the picture down and sit back on the bed. So should I continue? Abort the game, I mean. Yes. Slowly I explained the plot of the original... Wait, what? About the game, I misread... Whoa. Here's a detail I didn't expect to see. Fucking text in the history menu's colored. If they even put the effort in coding in, like, different colored names in terms of... Even in the history menu, a menu that you probably wouldn't even, like, really go to that much, then this mod is gonna be something special. As I do, Meiji listens quietly, not saying a word. Sometimes I stop at my explanation to make sure he's still listening. After I'm finished explaining, I wait to hear Meiji's response. Meiji doesn't speak for a while. I feel guilty again, but this time I have no words. I don't even know where to start, but he needs to know all this. How about the hangover? Hey! That'd be a good one, Sarah. Okay. So he kind of desensitized. Okay, I suck when it comes to people sometimes. I try to think of something to say to reassure him again. He's probably thinking that serious depression is his fault, but it isn't. I needed his help after all. I know nothing about this world other than the names of the girls and a few background images. This world feels more like DDLC and the real world were mashed together. That would explain the hair color change. That begs the question, where am I? Is this really DDLC? I mean, if it were, would Sayori have that brown hair? Well, I think I could theorize later. There's only silence between us for a while. Are you sure? Is what you said real? Meiji's voice sounds shaky, almost as if she's in shock. Damn it. Meiji? Am I not real? And he's having a nervous breakdown. Way to go, Robbie! You really screwed the pooch on this one. Yes, you are real. And you're going to help me. Wait, what? I mean, then again, in a way he's real, but either way. Help? How? It's time to be a fucking hero! You and I, we're going to make sure nothing happens to the girls or anyone else. But how? If what you're saying is true, won't we be fighting a losing battle? I don't believe in no-win scenarios. Also, I'm a stubborn idiot. To my surprise and relief, I hear Meiji a bit. Alright then, genius, what's your master plan? Nothing definite yet. For now, though, we should spend the day with Sayori. I'm sure she'll love it. We'll get in touch with her later. In the meantime, let's get a bit more sleep. I don't mind sleeping in, but we shouldn't sleep in too long. After all, the day with Sayori is always an adventure, right? A sweets-filled misunderstanding of words. Cute adventure. I hear another small chuckle from Meiji. Yes, it always is. Alright, we spent some time today with Sayori. Let me take the reins for today. I know what's coming, you don't. I don't exactly like the idea, but we don't have a choice, I guess. Well, good night. And just like that, Meiji falls asleep. Wait a minute. Oh, man. Yeah, I think there's also another layer of horror, like, with what Monica was saying, like, you kinda left her hanging this morning. I feel like if she mourned, she'd probably go like, eh! Actually, no, she's not that cruel. She isn't really cruel at all, she just lost sight of what was important. Like, accidental puns. Oh boy. I lie back down but can't sleep. My mind is racing a mile a minute. How do I do this? The tension from before begins to come back again. On the door I begin hearing movement. The door opens and someone peers in. I pretend to be asleep, not wanting to worry Meiji's parents anymore. After a little while, the door closes. I try to relax but still can't sleep. Various scenarios play in my head. What do I do? Should I confront Monica? Should I even join the damn club? If I don't join the club, will Monica even get her epiphany? Well, I mean, it was explained at the end. You know, it says, maybe it's because I'm the club president now, so she still has the epiphany, but she'll notice something different. Well, something else caused Seiwei to hang herself again. I don't know. Enough of this! I stand ahead of the door, switching on the light. What? In the corner of the room that you should have seen, I spot something. It's my backpack. My own backpack from reality. Not sure how it got here, but I'm glad it is. I head over and unzip it. Jackpot! I grin as I see my laptop, phone, and headphones, as well as a small Bluetooth speaker. I also find the chargers for my laptop and phone in the other pouch. I circle as I see a few pens in a smaller pouch on the front. I turn my phone on and attempt to access the internet. Nothing. I try on another app. Still nothing. Guess I can't access the internet. Unless there's Wi-Fi here. I check the Wi-Fi and find a few, but they're all locked. I'll ask for the password later. I plug my phone and laptop in, hoping they'll charge. Thank God they do. Not wanting any of this to be discovered, I hide my backpack in the back of Meiji's closet and put the laptop under the desk. I then turn off the light. As I lay there, I ponder over the choices I have before me once more. I have a day or two to prepare for the upcoming encounter with the girls, and I still don't quite know how to approach it. As I go over the ideas, a new one strikes me. I grab my phone, put a note in the notepad app, and lay back down. I'll run it by Meiji tomorrow. Eventually, I fall asleep. Alright, time for the first, little view. Something similar about Yuri and Natsuki, but I didn't mean to, Anyway, this is gonna be like a first little be right back thing. Don't worry, these don't take long. Oh, it's... Thanks for reminding me. I sometimes forget about that whole thing and just start talking as if I have it. I was just like wondering if there was like one for Monica or not. I literally just came up with them like, oh shit, this whole thing is making me fall apart. Cause like she literally like falls like comes apart, but like, oh, nice. Yeah, I haven't seen that one before. Yeah, I guess. I sense a reluctance in his tone. Meiji? You okay? It's just, I still feel bad about leaving Sayori alone for so many years. For drifting apart, for causing her depression. You didn't cause her depression. Depression is a medical issue caused by a chemical imbalance in the brain. Besides, today is the day we can start amending for it. I may be the one in control, but I want to help the two of you get closer again. It's the least I can do in our current situation. I clear my throat. Also, I had an idea after you went to sleep last night about one way to save the girls. Am I gonna like this idea? Probably not, but I want to run it by you anyway. We should let Sayori know about me. Wait, first you tell me not to tell anyone, now you want me to? Yeah, I know what I said last night, but that's insane! She'll never believe it. She'll think I'm just playing a trick on her, like, he stops suddenly. Like how you have in the past. I could, it was something that involves the... Again, you didn't have... again, you didn't really have to, just... again, the whole... It's just like in bits and pieces everywhere. It was like... fall... I go, this whole thing keeps making me fall apart. It's something along those lines, because it's like bits and pieces everywhere. I don't know. Despite how he's portrayed in the game, I don't think Meiji's a bad guy. Maybe a bit insensitive, but not all that is his fault. Yeah, I think this whole thing, and telling me this, it's like betraying our friendship. Like, what was that line? What? Either way, it comes from not realizing it. Meiji, I'm not saying we tell her about everything. I'm just saying that we tell her that I'm another person that emerged recently or something. I tell her I have memories of a life I've never really lived and that I woke up in your body. I saw you and I communicate with each other and that we're working on a way to let you take control again. And her club? I pause. I hadn't thought it through completely the night before. Another scenario plays out in my head. What if Sayori doesn't invite Meiji to the club after I tell her what was going on today? You have a point. How annoying. Sayori might not take us to the club that day. I still think telling her is a good idea. Maybe instead of telling her alone, we'd startle them all at once. Maybe the other members of our club can help too. You may need some way to let you come through, and we're going to need Monica's help too. That makes a bit more sense. So, are you gonna act like me today? I'll do my best. I hate doing it, but it's for the best. But if you don't think we should do that, we could just stay home and experiment or just relax. This is your body after all. I think what you say makes sense. You can act like me today, but I have the right to change my mind, okay? I have no problem with that. I would say shake on it, but that'd be redundant. No, there is a way to shake on it, just... Although, just looking at it now, that just looks so awkward. Har har. Oh, I'm a funny guy. Alright, let's text Sayori and ask if she wants to hang out with us today. Ask if she wants to hang with us today. God, those unintentional puns keep coming. Then again, hang is a commonly used word, so... Yeah, you're probably not going to be able to stop yourself either way. On my desk, I spot a small brown wall. I open it and count out the bills. Jeez, how rich are your parents to be able to afford giving all this money? It's a part of my allowance. I don't really go out much, so I've been saving it. For what, a car? Nothing in particular. I'm not very social. I get that. I'm the same. I grab a pair of jeans and a black t-shirt with a hoodie to match. Alright, now let's text Sayori. I'm gonna need your help too. I don't know the layout of your city. What is your city's name anyway? I've been relegated to internal GPS, and it's Kozai. Oh, I mean, I get why Meiji... I mean, yeah, it's just... That'd be weird. That'd be like something out of a nightmare. Just like, I can't control myself. What is happening? It's literally just like blood bending and like... Avatar... Actually, no. I don't know how to like talk about like other shows, so I don't know. You're going to have to team up with that stranger and that sheep. Yeah, like, we need him to, like, talk about, like, how the personalities are, the layout of the town, other stuff about the girls in particular, all that stuff. Okay. I've been relegated to enjoy. And yeah, that is frustrating. Like, a stranger takes control of your body already sounds out of a nightmare. But then, oh, now you have to team up. What? Like, no, you have to, because you can't control anything. Oh, stop. If I knew how to let you take control, I'd give it back. And Kozai, huh? Gonna have to look up if that's a real place later. Probably. Good to know. What's the name of the school? Sakura Academy. Of course it is. What do you mean, of course it is? Is that a... I don't know. I don't really watch a lot of anime. I watch some, but I don't know if Sakura Academy is like a normal name or something. Okay. I looked through Meiji's contacts and find his parents, Sayori and someone named Aiko. Who's Aiko? My older sister. She's away at college right now. Okay, that was definitely something not mentioned in the game. I wonder if that was her room across the hall. Well, I mean, it is the only room that looks, you know, stereotypically girly, so... Yeah, that probably was her room, but no, it could be someone else's. Maybe it's your mom's private room for when she's feeling experimental with, you know, personalities and stuff. I don't know. Wow, I didn't realize you had an older sister. I decided to tease him in an attempt to help him relax a bit, as well as get a little bit of revenge for all the times he teased Sayori. Is she hot? Hey! I'm kidding! But is she? What was that? Okay, I stick her a bit. Cut it out! Alright. Does she live on campus? Yes. He sounds grumpy as he says that. Sorry if that bursts your bubble. Come on, don't be mad. I won't do anything like pursue your hot sister. Besides, that's illegal. That'd be incest. Alright, here we go. I take out Meiji's phone and shoot a text off to Sayori. Ooh, I like this. I like how the text messages are like underlined, but you could probably move the line a little bit downward because some of like the letters click through it. Either way, it's cool that there's the distinction. It takes me a while because I'm not used to sending a text using a flip phone keypad. Now we play the waiting game. A few moments later, a reply comes through. Yes! What are we gonna do? I feel my heart speed up as soon as I see the words. I can tell this is coming from Meiji though. Guess he has a crush on her. What would Sayori like to do? I wanted this aloud mostly to myself. I'd imagine she's the kind of gal who would enjoy anything as long as others are happy. Does your city have arcade games and parks? Oh, and good restaurants too. I know a few places, yeah. Perfect! I send Sayori a reply. We could go to the park, the arcade, and maybe see a movie and get something nice to eat after you get time. Yeah, you could kind of move the line down a little bit, but actually no, then it clip in. I don't know. I don't really know about modding that much. You make it sound like a date. He sounds flustered now. I didn't agree to this. Stop it right now. Calm down. This is a good way to start making it up to Sayori for how distant you've become, as well as a great way to reconnect. Besides, I know you like her. I don't like her like that. Now he sounds like Natsuki. All that's left is to wait for him to say, I don't like her like that, Baka. Dude, think about it for a second. You and I have a chance to rekindle your friendship with her. Isn't that worth a bit of embarrassment? While waiting for his response, Sayori texts back. Ooh, those all sound fun! What time? I show Meiji the text. I hear him sigh. Damn it. Alright, you win. Just don't do anything weird to her, okay? Thanks, and don't worry. I won't. She's your crush, after all. I should Sayori another text. I'll stop by your house at 10:30. See you then! I smile, close the phone, and begin gathering clothes for the day. You better know what you're doing. Yeah, I hope I do too. I head downstairs and smell something cooking. I see Meiji's mom at the stove cooking what smells like scrambled eggs. She sees me and smiles. Good morning, sweetie. Did you sleep okay after last night? Yeah, I did. Good, glad to hear it. Breakfast is almost ready. Okay, I'm gonna take a shower and then I'll be right out. Okay. It takes me a few minutes to shower. Meiji says nothing the whole time. It's strange, taking a shower in a stranger's body. I close my eyes for the most part. When I head out into the kitchen again, I see Meiji's mom is just beginning to set the table. Breakfast for me is eggs and toast. Same for her, albeit with a nice hot cup of coffee. Ooh, you're dressed up today. Going out? Yeah, Sarah and I made plans. Really? That's great. You haven't seen her in a while, have you? Yeah, true. I kind of miss those times. Anything special planned? Not really. I just thought of it this morning. Well, why not take her to that cafe we all used to go to? What cafe is she talking about? When we were kids, our parents would sometimes take us to this one cafe and get us hot chocolate and cinnamon buns. Ooh, sounds like a great idea. And I just noticed, but we're talking to each other without me talking out loud. Good to know we can do that. Yeah, you won't look crazy. True. At the very most, you look kind... Well, she get out. You're spacing out again. Hello? From Sayori. Hey, yeah, that's a good idea, Mom. Your mom's no dummy, Meiji. What else are you gonna do? Go wherever the mood strikes us, I guess. We'll take it from a woman with experience, Meiji. Girls like the guy to plan out dates like this. Mom, it's not that kind of thing. Meiji and I both get embarrassed. How cute. I give up. I shrug in defeat as Meiji's mom laughs hard. Relax, sweetie, I'm just teasing. Fine. Now eat up. You've got a long day ahead of you. Try and be back before dark, okay? Okay, I will. After breakfast, I go to freshen up a bit more. I brush my teeth next and comb my hair to make myself look presentable. I didn't realize your mom was that kind, Mom. Yeah, it's annoying at times, I'm sorry. It's fine, I can annoying? Yeah, whatever. Meiji makes a small and goes back to being silent. As I head to the front door to put on some shoes, Meiji speaks up. Hey, I'm sorry about earlier. No, don't be. I'm scared too, believe me. Also, thank you for believing me about this world being a game. Well, I don't quite believe you. That's understandable. But I promise that it's the truth. I wouldn't make something that silly up in this situation. I guess not, but I'm still skeptical. I understand. Mom, I'm heading out. Oh, wait. Meiji's mom comes running to the door and thrusts a few bills into my hand. Mom, what are you doing? Giving my man some money for his date, dear? It's not a date. My sweet boy is blushing. Yeah, just take it. She's pretty persistent when it comes to this. She did the same thing with Aiko when she went out on dates. Really? Yeah, it's annoying, I know, but bear with... How is this annoying? What? I don't know. Okay, fine. Actually, no, Meiji is a teenager, so of course he'd think this is annoying. And stuff like a... I put the money in Meiji's wallet. Alright, thanks, Mom. Well, I'm off. Of course, have fun! She heads back inside. I open the door and step. She used to give money to her daughter for her to pay on. We gotta check that out. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, giving money to pay for the dates. I guess in terms of love, she really wants to see love succeed. So. That's understandable. A cold autumn breeze immediately washes over me and I inhale out with reflex. Chilly! Shivering, I look back inside and notice a coat hanging on a hanger next to the door. This yours? Yep. I put it on and walk out into the street. When we get onto the street, I turn and take a picture of Meiji's house from the angle. It seems to get... Who am I kidding? Yeah, it's... Yeah, 2017 in there, but... Yeah, this is modern times. Of course this is happening. So, where's Sayori's place? It's not too far away. I'll lead you to it. I look up and see the scene from the very first moments of the game. Not surprising, really. Wait, were those lights up? Were those lights always there? Oh, yeah! Yeah, I see them. Oh, I see them now. They kind of look out of place, but then again, that's probably because it's like a fan-made sprite. And like a real fit. I don't know. Either way, at the very least, like, this light has like... not important right now. I take another picture and then head to the house. Meiji leaves me a few houses away. Is it okay if I just walk in? Yeah, I did it all the time. Her family almost never keeps her door locked. Either that, Sayori's family is the... I could learn yeah. Like... Yeah. Yeah, I wish learning a language was that easy. But no, you have to take a bunch of classes, which... Honestly, I don't know if they're that bad or not. I don't know. Speaking... anyways, the whole never keeps the door locked thing. Either Sayori's family is like the luckiest in the game, or... AIM, or this neighborhood is probably... oh, it is like really nice. Get years of classes, yeah. Alright. I forced Sayori's front door open. Sayori, I'm here! I hear a shuffle from inside. Is that you, Meiji? Come on in. Oh, sure thing. I walk inside. Wow, nice house. It really is. Yeah, it really is. Again, I really love how detailed these look. Like, so much effort. Again, so much effort was put into this. It's insane. Then again, honestly, if this much effort goes into, like, text colors, this, and then beautiful stuff like this, along with changing hair color, yeah, I can't fucking wait for Act 2. I don't know. Then again, yeah, again, like I said, either they're the luckiest family in the world, or the neighbors are all, like, really nice. I don't know, it's... Well, let's say the voice. Meiji-kun, it's so nice to see you. It's been a while. Whoa. Does Sayori have an older sister? Yeah, I can see the outlines of Sayori's sprite, but either way, it still looks good. This is Sayori's mom, Fujioko Sayako. I normally call her Fujioko-san. Oh, mixed feeling? Yeah, I can see. On the one hand, yeah, it's easy to tell, like, that this is just Sayori Imano, because you can, like, see the outlines and stuff. Either it's used to... And yeah, I have seen this in other mods. Either it's used to show Sayori aging, or used as, like, a parental figure, like here. I feel like it's more like the hair where it's concerned. Like, the hair just doesn't really mix well. Her mom? No way, she looks way too young. Yeah, sorry for not stopping by more often. What are you doing here? Well, I invited Sayori to spend the day with me. I hope it's alright, it was a spur of the moment thing. Oh my, that's adorable! She's still in her room! I don't mind you two going out, as long as you bring her back at a good time. My cheeks flush. Of course I will. Sayori's mother makes her way to the stairs. Sayori, Meiji-kun is here! Coming! Yep, nope, that sounds too similar. She'll be down soon, dear. She'll be down soon. She'll be down soon, dear. No rush. Now, if you excuse me, I've got some cooking to do. Not a problem. Sayori's mom heads back into the kitchen. Soon I hear a door close upstairs. Judging from the jump and heartbeat I feel, I have a pretty good idea who this could be. Someone comes flying down the stairs. Despite her different hair color, that red bow can only mean that the teen in front of me is Sayori. Hey Sayori, it's been a while. I utilized the nervousness I feel from Meiji into my own performance. I smile sheepishly. I hope I didn't wake you. I know how you like to sleep in. From the kitchen I hear Sayori's mom chuckle. He's got you pegged, sweetie. Mom! Meanie. Sayori directs that last word at me. You know, I think Meiji's mom and Sayori's mom are best friends from how similar they are. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I reach over to ruffle her hair. She seems to relax. But seriously, I hope I didn't wake you from an ice cream. Nope, I was already awake. Same old Sayori. Let me just grab my things and then we can go. As Sayori gets her belongings, I decide to tease everyone at once. I call out to the kitchen. Thank you for letting me borrow your daughter. I'll have her home before 7. Yeah, she doesn't really behave as an 18-year-old, but that's part of the charm, really. It just gives her more of like an innocent feel, like bubbly, kind of innocent, you know? Fujioka-san comes out. Ara, it's like you're taking my daughter out on a date. What? Ara, yeah, what? I feel like the text box color should have been different for her, like... Yeah, what? But yeah, I feel like the text box color should have been different. Cause like... I mean, either way, there's a lot of effort that goes into this already, but... Hey, so this is just like a minor nit. Yeah, I know, it's just like... Guess we can see where she gets like kind of the childishness from? I don't know. Sorry's mom leaves, just her face is both flush red. It's not really a date. I feel my own nervousness mixing with Meiji's, but I struggle for control. Come on, Sayori. Alright, Meiji. She puts on her shoes. Have fun, you two! Sayori's mother chuckles and I can hear the amusement in her voice as the door shuts behind us. Sorry about Mom. Sayori looks a bit nervous and worried. I try and think about what to say to put her at ease. Don't worry about it. I know how it is. My mom's similar. Now, let's just enjoy the day, shall we? Yeah, where are we going first? Well, since I'm guessing you haven't had any breakfast yet, why don't we go get some food? Yes, please! Off to that cafe then. Just follow my directions. Alright, but let's make this fun. Perfect. Now I want you to close your eyes. How come? I want it to be a surprise. Come on, I'll lead you. Reaching over, I take her hand. Sayori's cheeks flush a bit the moment I take her hand. She closes her eyes. I'm ready. I begin leading her down the street. As we walk, Meiji begins imitating a standard computerized GPS voice. Keep going straight for 2.4 meters, then turn left. At least he's making jokes. He's coping, which is more than I would be able to do in this situation. Cheeky bastard. As we walk, I take in the scenery before me. My neighborhood is a bit higher up than the rest of the city, probably middle class. My neighborhood itself appears to appeal to the better off, with most of the houses being 2 stories with an occasional 3-story house. Meiji leads me down the streets towards an apparently older section of the suburb. The buildings look a lot older than where Meiji's house is. I make sure I keep an eye on Sayori. I keep walking until I spot a cafe. There's the little text underneath the Japanese word. I stop in front of the entrance. Is this the place? Yep. Pretty old school. I like it. Well, here, you can open your eyes now. Sayori slowly opens her eyes. Meiji, you remember? I remember a lot of things. Come on, let's go inside. We head inside. I notice it's pretty old school inside as well. Now let's get you something to eat. Cinnamon buns! A cinnamon buns for our little cinnamon bun. Of course. She loves the buns from here. Out of context, that sentence would definitely mean something very different, but then again, you can't... Oh, god damn it! That was a warning. Why the fuck is Nightbot like this? I had a similar problem when I streamed another mod. And it actually ended up timing it out for like weird offenses, so just gonna get this fixed before we continue, so guess this is like intermission time. Yeah, Yeah. How many emojis did you actually use anyway? Wait, that's not a lot. How is that spam? What? Spam would be like 10. And in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, in a way. I don't know, I just like... Ah. Looking at the message now, it's like, that's not even spam! They would put apart nicely. Spam would be like a bunch in a row, not... Oh, not what you did. Spam protection. There we go, fixed it. That makes sense. How many cinnamon buns do you want? 3! I look over at the display and see that the buns are almost as big as your head and practically covered in glaze. Really? Are you sure? Mm-hmm. Anything to drink? Hot chocolate. Same old Sayori. Same old Sayori. I ruffle her hair a bit. Hey, meanie. Sayori pouts at me. I hold up my hands and surrender. Alright, sorry. I'll only forgive you if you get me 4 buns. 4? Sayori, are you sure you can eat that much? Yep. She's like the freaking Kirby of the DDLC world in a way. I don't know. I sigh. Looking at the line of customers, I see that there are a few ahead of me. Fine, 4 buns. Why don't you go find us a place to sit while I get the food? No point in the both of us standing in line. Alright. Sayori dashes off to her corner seat. I get in line and wait to order. Yeah, 4! Yeah, 3 cinnamon buns, as big as your head! I guess that's like the extra large option or something. If that's the like basis on ordering, there's something going on. Hey, do you drink coffee? I do. Black, please. Damn, I hate coffee. But perhaps Michi's taste buds are different than mine. I wait in line until it's my turn. I approach the counter where I'm greeted by a smiling cashier about my age. Oh. Oh, we call it the Kotonoha. Hey. Hello, sir, and welcome to Cafe Forte. What can I get for you today? The name on her badge says... No. Okay, this is Kotonoha. Huh. Can I have 4 of your cinnamon buns at all? Yeah, hell of a sweet Yeah, that's another one of her characteristics. She has a sweet... Can I have 4 of your cinnamon buns, a tall hot chocolate, the sausage breakfast bagel, and a medium black coffee, please? Make that a large, please. The digestive system is going to hate us in the morning. Not as much as it's going to hate Sayori. Sorry, make that a large coffee. And the text box is colored. Help. Of course. Is there anything else? Nope, that should do it. Thank you. Would you like us to heat up the cinnamon buns? Sayori used to love getting them heated up, if I remember right. Yes, please. Thank you, sir. That will be 3,094 yen. Her cheerful behavior is infectious, and I return her customer service smile with a small one of my own. I pay for the food, step to the side, and wait for my order to be processed. either a lot of effort goes into making every character have a unique text box, or come to know how it's gonna be a major character in terms of the mod. Yeah, I wonder how much sugar there is in like all the and like cinnamon buns, let alone 4 of them. Oh yeah, tell me a bit about your sister. What's her major? She's a lot more of a free spirit than I am. Her major in high school is linguistic communications or something like that, with a minor in library science. Linguistic communications. Well, I guess she was willing to go through the years of classes. I never knew that was a natural degree. Interesting. It sounds like a degree that might interest Yuri. No, I don't know. She was the president of the literature. She was the president of the literature club when she was in high school before it disbanded? Wait, she was in the literature club? Why was it disbanded? All the members graduated. I sigh in relief. If this was like any other horror, if this was like a parody or something, they'd be like, "From life!" No, whatever. It'd be weird. Yeah, story repeating itself. Yeah, in a sense. In a sense, just not. It's more of like a visual novel type of thing without the whole thing with the killings and stuff. You know, with the or the stab. Why am I? Whatever. Makes sense. Sir, here's your order. I turn and see the cashier looking at me expectantly. On the counter is a tray with 2 coffee mugs, one with my coffee and the other with the hot chocolate. I stood with the breakfast. You know what? I should try my hand in the British accent for this character. Alright, thank you. I take the tray. You're welcome, and enjoy. Our pastries are second to none after all. Huh, interesting girl. She turns back to her register to help the next customer. I went back to Sarai. Doesn't she have what? Yeah, she usually had. Yeah, in any mod I see her in, she has white hair, but I guess that's another effort. But I guess that's more of an effort of having the whole DDLC and real world combine type thing. But yeah, in most mods, she has white hair. So, I guess she really does have depression. Don't worry, we can help her manage that. I set the tray down loudly. Wakey wakey, Sayori, all our food is here and ready. What do you know? I rhymed. Huh. Well, I mean, it kind of sounded like a rhyme. Huh. Ah, sorry, Meiji, I was spacing out. I reach over and flick her forehead a bit. Try not to do that so much. Ow, meanie! Bit of a delayed reaction there. Well, this meanie just paid for 4 of those cinnamon buns you like so much. Zoe begins drooling. Itadakimasu! What? I guess that's a... Again, I don't understand Japanese. Sayori grabs the first bun and takes a massive bite out of it. I chuckle, rip off a small portion of that other one and take a bite. So good! I take a bite. No kidding, this is really good. Time to eat! Oh, it's time to eat in Japanese. Huh, cool. The glaze only enhances the experience of the little bit of bun I have. Man, these are good. I regret not getting one for me. Although, knowing you, you just steal it from me. You know, you're doing a good job of imitating how I tease her at least. I try. Zoe suddenly looks nervous. If you want, I can split one with you. No, I don't want to deprive you of the experience of devouring such delicious goodies. I've got my own food here, so don't worry about me. I hold up my breakfast bagel. Alright. She sounds a bit uncertain, but only for a moment before returning to her food. I take a bite of my food. The bagel is plain. Inside there's a square of scrambled eggs, cheddar cheese, and a round sausage patty. The breakfast bagel is just as savory and full of umami as the bun was sweet and fluffy. The food in this world is a lot better than mine. Or maybe we Japanese have a better handle on food than you fat Americans. His tone is teasing though. You know, I've never been to Japan. Wonder how the food there is. Oh, hey, not fair. I'm not fat. Versus Sarah is the only one I get to tease. You sneaky little devil. I take a sip of the coffee. I'm not a coffee fan, but with these new taste buds... Oh, you're working on a project? Okay, that's cool. These new taste buds, I see when Meiji likes it black. It's got a bitter taste, but in an enjoyable way. I continue to eat and wash the bagel down with sips of coffee. Sarah is already on her second bun, her face all messy and sticky. I chuckle and hand her one of the damp towels the restaurant gave us. You should wipe your face. Taking the towel from me, she wipes her mouth clean and resumes eating. However, just as quickly, she gets her face messy again. Meaning, what was the point? I don't know. I decide to ignore it until she's finished. What would you do in a situation like this? Ask her how she's been. The last time we really ever talked was a few months ago when she was first talking about forming her club. Well, ask about her club. I take another bite of breakfast bagel and wash it down with the coffee. And for university? Oh, okay. Ooh, I can hear like bits of chatter and other noises. Again, it really shows that a lot of effort went into making this. I wonder what your project's about, anyway. It's going great! We started a month ago after our president quit our last club. Our club president is a really good leader, and the other members are pretty cool in their own way. Yeah, they sure are. You're vice president of the literature club, right? Yep. So what do you guys do in the club? Do you sit in a circle and read books aloud? Do you discuss your favorite books and the merits of each? We mostly just do our own thing. Natsuki reads her manga, Yuri reads bigger books, and Monica spends a lot of her time on trying to come up with activities for us to do together, but she also writes sometimes too. Last week we read a book Yuri recommended called Sense and Sensibility. That was fun, although Natsuki didn't really think so. Oh, create your own font by following the style of a specific artist. Ah, so it's probably like an art project or something. Actually, no, that's definitely not art. It's like following the style of an artist, so... Either that or like another class featuring like art or something. Wait, did you mention Monica? Huh? Oh yeah, I did. Did you know her? Do you know her? Did she have long hair, a bright bow, and green eyes? Ah, graphics design. Makes sense. Because if so, I do know her. She and I were in the same class last year. We didn't actually talk much. Hurrah, really? I chuckle at Sari's cute reaction. Everything about Sari is cute. I also feel my heartbeat increase. Huh, guess I really do have a crush on her. Good to hear. Let's turn the charm up to a 10. It had been a little while since I'd read that Jane Austen book, but I decided to ask anyway. So, what did you think of the book you guys read last week? Willoughby's a meanie. The way he leaves Marianne is just stupid. All for money? That's dumb. I guess it's like greed getting in the way of things. Like this is what greed can do. Which, kinda, yeah, it is, in a sense. Right, the story's coming back to me now. Ah, it's a little hard being a Scotland. Yeah, I can see why it'd be hard. I don't really know much about the class itself, but I mean, and if it's in like a university, the difficulty levels are probably up, so there's that. You know, life, I mean, at the very least, school is kind of like levels in a video game, you know? Like, kindergarten or level 1 is the easiest, and then each level just gets harder and harder. Or, you know, like little worlds in video games, kind of like Mario worlds, like, again, with each one getting harder and harder. I don't know, it's just something that I related to. Don't you remember when Willoughby came by to see Marianne when she was sick near the end of the book? Remember that talk he had with Eleanor? Yeah, but he didn't have to be so mean. Yeah, that's fair. Who's your favorite character? Marianne! I was happy when she ended up with the colonel. Mine's actually Edward. I admire his loyalty and his refusal to bow to the pressure he was put on when his engagement to Lucy came to light. Speaking of engagements, you know where the worst place to, like, ask someone to marry you is? In a crowd! Because that just puts a lot of pressure on, like, the other person to either, and to say yes, and makes things really embarrassing if they say no. Oh, because, you know, A lot of people saw that. And with the age of social media, things kind of get even worse, so... True. That's true. I mean, you gotta be willing to, like, go all the way. And if you want, like, a scholarship. Which... Yeah, that's the point. Realization comes to necessary size. Wait, you read Sense and Sensibility? She says that so loudly that other patrons look our way. Whoa, calm down there. But I thought you only read manga. If I remember right, Mom has a copy of that book somewhere in the house, and a movie version. I saw the book on the kitchen table a couple weeks ago. Mom likes those types of books, and I guess curiosity got the better of me. It's not something I normally eat, but I actually did enjoy it. Speaking of, I should look to see if there's a manga version. That's the Meiji I know. Good save. I'd have never read such a story myself. It was part of a college class a couple terms ago. You should really give it a read sometime. So what else have you guys been doing? We tried reading some short stories, but that didn't quite work out as Monica hoped. Natsuki wasn't much of a fan of the ones Yuri picked, and Yuri didn't like the manga Natsuki hoped to read. But to know someone in that club has the sense to realize that manga is literature. If something's difficult, then it means it's worth chasing it. Yeah. After all, it's about, I think, both the journey and the destination. In a sense, like, the journey is the most difficult. Damn right! You'd like her. Her tone is strained, like she's forcing her smile. Sounds like it if she's half as awesome as you are. I don't like the way she said that. Me neither. Where do you guys meet up? It's in a classroom for third-year junior high schoolers. Third-year junior high. That comes out to 9th grade if I remember Japanese schooling, right? Whoa, an entire classroom? Isn't that a bit big for only 4 people? That's where the old literature club met, and when Monica went to apply to restart the club, she was told there were no normal club rooms available anymore. Well, a nice big space only means there's more room to grow. Yep! So what about you? What have you been doing? I feel a wave of guilt wash over me from Meiji. Nothing much, I'm afraid. School, anime, manga, games, and sleeping in on the weekends, that kind of thing. That's not good. You need to be more active. I know, that's why I wanted to do something fun today. I just woke up and felt different. No way! I guess that was meant to be turned and sarcastically. I don't know what tone I said it in. Different how? I think a thoughtful look as if I was trying to compose my thoughts. For the longest time, I felt like I was a puppet on strings, just following a set schedule. I'd get up, go to school, come home, do homework, and watch anime or read manga, then go to sleep. It's gotten monotonous. Speak for yourself, I enjoy it, kind of. When I woke up this morning, I had a realization. I don't want to let my last year of high school be as dry and boring as the others. I want to have fun with my friends, and you're the only real friend I have, even if we've been drifting apart slowly. I decided that starting today, I wanted to reconnect with you and try and make other friends too. I'm happy to hear that. Good, now finish up your bun. Your bun? I don't know, I just feel tempted to call it that. We're going to have a fun day today, and starting tomorrow, we're going to spend time together like we used to. After your club, of course. I hope you know what you're doing. Believe me, so do I. I need you to invite me to the club after all. I can't change too much yet. You don't have to go to all that trouble. Hey, I like spending time with you. I begin cleaning up my set at the table. You still going to finish that bun? Oh yeah! Sarah picks up the last bun, but to my surprise, she breaks it in half, handing me the bigger piece. Here you are! Huh? Are you sure? She nods and extends it towards me. I take a hold of it and take a big bite. The sweetness overwhelms me this time, and I have to balance the sweetness with the coffee's bitterness. Finally, the table is clear of all the food. That was delicious. Yeah, it was. So what next? I look at Maisie's phone. The time is now a few minutes past 11. Why don't we go walk off all the calories we just ate? Then we can go to the arcade. Yay! She wipes her face. I'm gonna clean up and meet you outside. Alright! Sari stands and rushes to the exit. I throw out the garbage, place the tray on top with the others, and follow. Sari is on her phone, busily texting someone. The day is a bit warmer, but with the cold of late autumn still hanging in the air. Who are you texting? She quickly hides her phone. Secret. Fine with me. she's probably texting Monica like, "Hey, hey, I have a potential new member for the club. What do you think?" Or something along those lines. Either that or like texting someone else. I don't know. I pretend to be her. I can't be too sure, but I think she's texting someone from the literature club. I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, probably. Eh? Yeah. I mean, yeah. I feel like you should take it as a sign that like there's this like spark between you, or like at the very least like a friendship spark. Maybe a relationship spark? I don't know. Who knows really? Either way, take it as a sign that they want to be friends. She looks away. Hey, I'm kidding. I'm not the kind of guy who'd pry on your secrets. So shall we go to the park? Yeah, like they want to get along with you. What? Yeah. Yep. She falls into step with me and silence falls. I feel my heartbeat increase once again. Wow, it hasn't changed at all. It really hasn't. Well, I will say the company changed. They've grown cuter. I'd never say that! But you would love to, right? But it's embarrassing. She likes it though, look. Cute? Yeah, I don't know really. Yeah, you're very cute. It's one of the things I like about you. That and how silly you are. I miss it. Thanks. Ah, there's a song from the Monica Before Story soundtrack. You don't really hear that often. It's either or something else along those lines. I really like the Monica Before Story soundtrack. I can see why it's used in a lot of mods. It sounds like cut content from the game. Again, if you told me that if I didn't know like that it came from a mod and someone told me that it was like cut content from the game, I'd believe it. It sounds so similar. Yeah, that's a classic date move. Pay for some, paying for the whole thing, basically. Thanks. Jackpot! We just scored some points for Sayori! But it's not me doing it. Don't worry, we'll tell everyone. And I know you really want to tell Sayori all of this, so it is you telling her in a sense. Sayori isn't the girl I'm after anyway. Really? Who are you after? Secret. Don't worry about it. I drive, you navigate, amigo. Yeah. So Sarah, you've barely scratched the surface. How's your family been lately? They're doing great too. Dad's off on a business trip right now, and he won't be back until after the festival. Oh, and Mom's pregnant! Okay then, that's new. My jaw drops, and I'm pretty sure Meiji's does too. Holy Sayori, that's fantastic! That's cool. I don't know, like, when I do it. I don't know. Yeah, it is a strategy move. You're gonna have a new little brother or sister. That's amazing. I'm happy too. Do you know when the baby's gonna show up? I can't remember. April, I think. Good. This is huge news. I hope we survive this. I want to see the little guy or girl. Oh, trust me, I hope we do too. It's gonna look great. We will, bro. Well, how about school? Keeping up with your studies? It's going alright, but I should be asking you that question. You're busted. Oh, shut up. I raise my hands in surrender. You caught me. Honestly, I've been worried about you. So please don't mention April ever again. April? Wait, is that a name of someone you knew? Or is that like a month that like where something significant happened? I don't know. I don't really want to. I don't know. I don't want to pry. I'm just curious. Oh, you're lying, April. Huh. Oh. You're lying. I wonder if that was a reference. I don't know. I haven't watched that anime yet. I haven't really heard of it, but I'll take a look at it. Hey, don't worry. Honestly, I've been worried about you. You spend so much time inside with your manga and games. But I am glad that you're deciding to try harder. Thanks, I'll try. No? Oh. Oh, is it like a bad anime? Or is it like NSFW? Or like... I was surprised when you invited me out. You haven't in a while. Yeah, well, I would like to do this more in the future. Yay! As we walk, a thought comes to mind. Alright, you know her better than I do in certain areas, right? Why don't you ask something you want to know? I ask her if she's still... Oh, what did she do again? Oh yeah, she collected seashells when we were kids. Seashells, eh? Really? Alright. Hey, on another note, you collected seashells, right? Yeah, I did. Oh, Sayori collecting seashells? That's not something much... Ah, an emotional roller coaster, huh? I kinda like this game in a bit, except the emotions are just like... Except Act 1 is like the going up phase, and then Act 2... And then Sayori's thing is like a... Where it all just goes downhill, and then the emotions are just horror and confusion, so... Although I suppose I could see her doing that. Are you still doing that? Not as much. Since I helped start the literature... It hits you hard, trust me. It's enough to make a grown man Alright. I'll probably look it up, see what it... see like the premise, see if it's like interesting enough. Again, I might take a look at it. I haven't been as active lately. She pinches her stomach. I've gotten a bit, flabby. Wait, what? Not really? I don't know. I move forward and begin tickling her stomach. Not there! I'm ticklish! She squirms and I laugh. I can hear Meiji laughing as well. Oh, you don't feel... Consider yourself warm. Alrighty then. Well, you don't feel floppy, or flabby for that matter. You're fine. I'm sure you put just as much work into your club as you do collecting seashells. We've walked around the park almost once at this point. I see that we're coming towards a part of the park made for kids. I then hear Sayori's stomach growling. Sorry, Meiji. Guess those buns weren't enough. No kidding. Let's see. What time even is it? I look around. We're passing some public park bathrooms with a few vending machines nearby as well. Alright, why don't we stop and get a snack? It's still a bit early for lunch. So, it wasn't even that long. What? Long. Whatever. Yay! We head over to the vending machines. Asari is busy drooling over the various choices. I look more closely at the world around me. It certainly looks real. Well, I mean, it doesn't really use the real shots from before. I mean, the real backgrounds, but no. The brands I see look similar to the ones I'm familiar with, but the names are weird. Yeah, 3.5 head-sized puns weren't enough for ya. Actually, 3.35, but yeah, still, like, what? Probably part of the character. Fansa Yamune? Why are the brand names off by a letter or two? I don't know, probably as like a cheeky way to reference it, but not really, or something else, I don't know. Well, that's not as important now. I kneel and pick up some dirt and rub it in my hands. The dirt is incredibly real and I feel it between my fingertips, watching the excess fall to the ground gently. I gently pinch myself and feel a slight pain. Everything around me is so realistic. Yeah, look at all the detail. There are a couple children playing on the playground. I would say where, but then again, I don't really... you know, if like the Wenpy technology is advanced enough to have like little sprites in the corner there playing, or like there or something, like it's kind of funny, like where are the children? And like were they just not at this part of the playground? Limitations. I won't fault them all for this. Looking back, I see Sarah standing in front of a vending machine. I can see her salivating as I walk by. Meiji, look, this is new. She points to the vending machine. I look at it and see that it's a site that can provide a small pizza in minutes. I guess the Back to the Future 2 predictions kinda came true in a sense. I don't know. Calm down, I'll get it for you. Before you can protest, I slip a 1,000 yen bill inside and press the button. An automated voice tells me it'll be a few minutes before the pizza is ready. I grab my change and then buy a small sandwich and some chips from another couple of machines. Yeah, quite the yeah, that's a big appetite. I sit down on a bench with Sari, who still glances at my food. Sighing as if acquiescing to her, I turn the bag of chips her way. She gleefully begins eating. Meiji, any other questions we can ask her? Oh, I'm sorry, I was reminiscing. What about? Meiji shows me a memory. I see Meiji and a childhood Sari run around while four adults sit and talk. I recognize two of whom I recognize as Meiji's parents. I see Sari's mom as well. I almost flinch as Sari stumbles and skins her knee while trying to climb up to go down the red slide. She begins to cry and I watch as Meiji rushes to her side. I'm so busy looking at the past through Meiji's eyes that I don't hear Sari calling out to me. Meiji, you okay? Oh, really? I mean, I don't really eat food from the vending machines either, but that's because I usually like forget had to bring money or just don't really feel like it. Why don't you eat food from the vending machines? I'm curious. Huh? What? You okay? You were spacing out. Sorry, I was just thinking back to when we were kids when we came here. I noticed that Sari has her pizza already. I point over to the slide I saw in Meiji's memory. That's that slide where you fell back when you and I were kids. I remember that. This place wasn't so crowded back then. Yeah, all these invisible people are really crowding up the place. You sound like an older adult when you say that. Good one, meanie. Oh, a meanie, am I? I hold a bowl. Ooh, chances of food poisoning are... Have to look that one up. I can understand the concern. On both my hands I make tickling motion. Not the tickle monster again! Oh my god, I fucking love this. A few seconds later, we both start laughing. Thanks, Meiji. I needed that laugh. Even I could have guessed something was wrong from that sentence, I think. I like seeing you laugh. It makes me feel happy knowing I could help you make you happy in even the smallest ways. I'd rather not eat it. Yeah. Yeah, after all, better safe than sorry. Better safe and a little less sorry than, like, not safe and more sorry, if you get the point. I learned from the master. I give an exaggerated bow and we both laugh. But my face falls a little bit later. Seriously, Sarah, you're the one who's been too good to me. More than I deserve. I can practically feel the guilt pouring off of Meiji. Her. That's what the track's titled. It's one of my favorites. It's both emotional and yet oddly relaxing. It's alright. If anything else, I forgive you. What I'm about to say is not a slight to you in any way. I know you're a good person. Meiji, are you alright? I smile sadly and shake my head. Not as much as I'd like. I haven't exactly been the best friend, have I? What do you mean? I take a deep breath to calm Meiji and myself down. I turn to her again, the sad smile still on my face. Sari, when was the last time we ever did anything like this? Just you and me, best friends, hanging out together? Sari comes over and sits next to me. I feel a comforting hand on my back as she runs it up and down. In that moment, I see someone mature and caring, trying to cheer up someone she cares about. Any hint of her normal childish behavior is gone. a place with a mature and caring attitude, which reminds me a bit of her mother. She'd make a good mother, you know? At the very least, she'll make a good aunt. I mean... Maisie, don't look so down. You didn't do anything wrong. But I did. He really did say hanging out like this to her. Wait, really? Oh yeah, but again, it's kind of hard not to say the word hang when talking about two best friends. So, either way, basically playing any DDLC mod is in a small way amounts to spot the pun. Anyways, amounts to like, can you spot the unintentional puns? Ooh, this one I haven't heard. They usually mute. Other mods usually mute this, like, doop, 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 doop part out. I don't know how, but they do. Either there's like an alternate version. If there were Meiji, I wouldn't even mention it. Because it's like the character that I'm, like the player's saying this. It's yeah, that almost makes it funnier, or in a sense, like you can't tell if it's intentional or not. Probably not. I don't know. I think a part of it is like, I think a part of it is like, and like has like a little shiver, like, damn it, why do I say stuff like this? I don't know. Either way, it's fine. Friendship is a two-way street, and you've put more work into walking that street than I have. I woke up early this morning and realized what a jerk I've been to you. It certainly feels like you're blaming me. Look, dude, we all make mistakes. Do you want to make this up to her? Yes. More than anything. She's my best friend and the girl I'm in love with. Let me handle it until we find a way to let you take control. Alright, I hope I'm right in trusting you. Me too. Meiji, I forgive you. The maturity in the voice of someone normally hyper and childlike is a welcome surprise. What's even more of a surprise is the sudden tender hug that Sarah suddenly gives me. I respond by hugging back. Her hugs are so warm and comforting. I feel myself relax a bit. She holds me close, running her hands up and down my back. Hey, everything's okay. I promise. She strokes my hair softly. I chuckle a bit. I'm going to make it up to you, starting today. And tomorrow, I'll wait around and walk home with you after your club ends. You mean it? You'll wait for me? Sure I will. I miss walking home with you. Yay! She finishes up her pizza and rubs her belly satisfied. That was so good! Did that fill your appetite? Good to know. I'll try it sometime. Come on, we should head to our next venue, the arcade! So I went towards the park exit. I quickly threw the garbage away and went after her, but by this time she's nearly out of sight. She must really love the arcade. Who wouldn't? It's like... Who wouldn't? It's like a gaming paradise. Oh yeah, she does. When we were younger, our parents would give us about 2,000 yen each and we'd go nuts there. Yeah, why is it... I mean, I guess it's like a freaking... It makes a mini pizza, but... Yeah, I don't... Maybe that's how it is? I don't know. She especially loved the racing games. She always kicked my ass at those, though. I wonder if our usernames are still listed in that racing game she and I used to play. You've got those here, too? Oh, hell yes! I put my legs harder, but it's obvious Michi's body is in the same shape as my own. Soon we reach the arcade. Sarah is already sitting at the racing game, looking at me expectantly. I walk over to a change-making machine, put in 1,000 yen, and after taking and counting the change to make sure I wasn't shorted, I turn. She's still waiting. Ah, there's that chatter again. Chatter. Again, so much effort has already gone into this mod. And we're not even at the club yet. Like, this is just the first day in this new world, and this all looks amazing. It's wonderful. Yeah, how long was that in? Yeah, Sarah's gonna feel that in the morning. Hope not, no. Make a show of cracking my knuckles and neck, then walk over and sit. Let the rematch of all rematches begin. Prepare to lose again. Whoa, this is a new side to her I never expected. She's weirdly competitive when it comes to arcade games. Just like in childhood. Fair enough. I log into Meiji's account. I see that Meiji has put all the upgrades in every car. Jesus Christ! How much money did you sink into this game? More than I want to admit. Ready? Okay, that's a face. Oh, bring it on. I'm so gonna kick your ass. Let's go! In total, I probably sunk about 5,000 yen of Meiji's money into the matches. I'd lose some, Sarah would lose others, but we were evenly matched. We playfully trash-talked each other and had generally had a good time. It helped that I knew how to drive, though. A few hours later, I look at... I wouldn't... Yeah, the appetite of her will devour the bacteria. Yeah, just her cells are just gonna be like, bacteria. I'm just imagining a bunch of Sayori cells. That looked great. Actually, no, that might look cursed. I don't know, you either gotta do it. I don't know. No, faces placed on objects that aren't supposed to have those faces generally look very, kind of cursed. I guess that's where the whole face swap thing comes in. Like, the concept is weird and the results are weirder. A few hours later, I look at my phone and realize it's later than expected. Whoa, it's late. I need to get you home. Aw, can't we stay, please? Yeah, imagine a room full of Sayoris and One Piece slaves. That would be intense. Like, it's like just... They'd probably go like, be right... Like, oh, there's only one slice. Be right back. Gotta make some popcorn. Actually, no, in the event... Actually, no, during the time it would take to actually make the popcorn, things would have turned into a full-on war zone. I'm just imagining it now. She gives me puppy dog eyes. No, I'm tired and it looks like you are too. I don't want you oversleeping and being late to school. Let me use the bathroom really fast. I use the bathroom as well and then we leave. The sun is just... Yeah, instead of Chexos Chainsaw Massacre, we have Kozan Pizza Massacre. Kozan Pizza. That would be interesting. I would love to see that. I'm glad you joined the stream. I'm really enjoying this. I chuckle when I see that and hand her my own coat. Wordlessly, she takes it and wraps it around her. We walk in silence for a bit. Hey, Meiji? Yeah? Did you mean what you said when you said you'd wait for me tomorrow? Of course I did. I miss having those walks together, and I don't mind waiting. That give me a chance to do homework. Homework. Better there than at home. Too many distractions in your room. Homework? That's unusual for you. If I did homework at home, I wouldn't. Too many distractions. That's the Meiji I remember. Promise me you'll wait? Yes, I promise. Yay, I can't wait! Well, here's where I leave you until tomorrow. Remember, don't be late getting up. I want to walk with my bestest friend in the whole wide world. Sorry blushes and they're about to head inside when she stops and runs back, handing me Meiji's coat. Almost forgot it. Aw, thank you. Have a good evening. You too. That was a good day, I gotta admit. We didn't do as much as I was expecting, but it was still fun, even for me as a spectator. Good. I'm glad you had fun. I walked through the gate to Meiji's house. We should try and get some sleep, though. There's school tomorrow. Come on, man. At least let me watch a little anime. Alright, we can do that. Somehow my laptop from my world made it here, and I have some anime on it we can watch. Only a couple of episodes, though, and then we should sleep. Deal. I'm home! Meiji, is that you? I walk into the living room and see Meiji's mom sitting on the couch reading a book. Ah, so they don't normally look that exhausted. Again, little details, I love it. Meiji's dad is sitting next to her, holding a small brush and painting kanji characters. The two turned towards me and as I step into the living room. Hey Mom, hey Dad. Welcome back. So how was your date? Date? Again, and minor nitpicks, just a little bit of text colors. I guess brown is meant to represent, like, the parents in general. I don't know. I sighed, trying to sound exasperated. It wasn't a date, you guys. If you try and deny it all you want. Jesus, this woman is quite the worrywart and busybody. This woman was quite the worrywart and busybody. But she's a very caring woman. Your mom told me you went out with Saori. What did you two do? Not much. We went to that cafe for some more breakfast for her. Then we went to the park and after that the arcade. That's all. Meiji's mom chuckles and his dad smiles. Well, I'm glad you had a good day, sweetie. I'm about to get dinner started. Okay, I'll be down in a bit. What's on the menu tonight? Your favorite? I can feel Meiji perk up. Okonomiyaki! Wait, what's that again? Only the best meal ever? My stomach growls at that and I blush. What actually is it? Somebody's hungry? Yeah, I am. Thanks, Mom. Why didn't you get washed up? Alright, and so on. Anything else to report, DDLC? Oh yeah! Oh yeah, this could be their attempt to be like hip and lit. I don't know if that makes it better or worse. I don't know. Did they actually say ooh woo? I really hope they don't. Actually maybe, who knows? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. As of the way that they will do. I'm sure Mom will want to hear more about this date of yours. Dad! You know how she gets. I sigh. Yeah, I know. Be right back. I take off my hoodie and make my way to the downstairs bathroom to wash my hands. Your mom is pretty chipper and your dad seems like a good guy. Yeah, it's a bit embarrassing. Sorry about Mom. Right, I gotta keep remembering that Meiji and the girls are teenagers. Yep, knew that was the reason. Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I can tell your parents really care about you. I guess so. After I finish, I head into the kitchen and smell something amazing. Maybe it's because I'm in a different body, but this smell is beyond delicious. I see Meiji's mom at the stove holding a strange-looking pan in her hand. It looks like two frying pans put together. Meiji's dad is setting up dishes at the table. The two turn and see me. Hey, sweetie, why don't you sit down and tell us all about your date? Told you. Oh, whatever, I've given up on her misconception. Taking a seat, I tell both of them about how the day went. Meiji's mom continues making dinner and, to her credit, doesn't interrupt my detailed account. After setting the table, Meiji's dad sits down and listens patiently to my story. Eventually, Meiji's mom places something down in front of me. It looks like some kind of flat meat pancake, but it smells amazing. I eat 3 of them before I'm full. My goodness, you must have been hungry. Well, I did have a busy day. Anime now, please? Yeah, hold on. Hey, you guys are gonna head out to my room and relax now. I'm a bit tired from all that walking. Okay, just try not to stay up too late, okay? I won't, I promise. That is not what the text said at all. Good night, Meiji. Night, Meiji. Night, Mom. Night, Dad. When we get back to the room, I open my laptop and we watch the first few episodes of one of my favorite anime. Meiji enjoys episode we watch. I look at the clock after episode 5. Damn it, we should be sleeping now. Oh, come on. One more episode? Now I see why Saori and your mom are so worried about you. Fine, but we're finishing it tomorrow. Fine. I first close the curtains, then pull out Meiji's phone, plug it in to be charged, and set an alarm. What time do you set your alarm? 4 a.m. on weekends! 4 a.m. on weekends, apparently. 6:45. Why was there an alarm set for 4 a.m.? Whatever. I set it for 6:30 instead, just so I can have time in the morning. I changed into the pajamas I was in earlier. Good night. And with that, he's out like a light. I search for the school uniform and find it hanging up in the closet. Well, I'm ready for tomorrow. Yeah, it's never one episode. It never is. It's like, I gotta have that problem too. It's like, it's only one more. Then I can focus on the actual stuff and then I just find I turn off the light, get into bed, and fall asleep. I wanted to watch more and more once, and then I don't. That's yeah. And it's like it ends on a cliffhanger. It's like, no, I need to know what happens next. Wow, the sun's even carry over into the menus. Speaking of which, I think that's I mean for like the stream for now. Did you enjoy it? Um, I usually stream on like Mondays and Thursdays at sometime around 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm so it's either and it's like between 3:30 and 4 in the afternoon for me. Do you live in a different time zone, or is it Eastern Standard Time for you? Different time zone. What time is it where you're at, by the way? Oh, 12:48 a.m. Hmm. So, in your time, I'd probably stream at around 10:30. So, yeah, sometime between 10:30 and 11. Anyways, this has been fun. Next up is going to be like more club meetings, in which is another mod. It's episodic, so. Thanks for the follow. See you next time.